All right, we had a little bit of a roller coaster day, if you would consider that. Top Step decided to go, Project X decided to go down literally in the middle of the trading day. It was around 10 a.m., I believe, when it decided to go down, and I had myself a great day. So, recap what I was going into the market. So we had relative equal highs here. We had London session highs. We had this on ES. NQ was pretty much in the same spot. We had relative equal highs here. Figured they were going to get hit, but I mean, by the time market opened, we were like 10 points below them. Wasn't really worried about hitting them. I was more concerned about us reversing from them, and we obviously did get some pretty good displacement out of it. Didn't really have much of an SMT, but we had really good displacement, which is what I based my trade off of. So first of all, this 5 minute candle to the downside closed really strong, but I knew we were going to start displacing lower. We had an IFVG, we had a market structure shift. So once we had this final displacement leg down was when I entered short. I entered short. Actually, I have the exact entry on Top Step. So I entered short right here on this candle down. Actually, I think this is way off on my trading view. I entered at 9:54. Yeah, I was gonna say I did not enter this late. Okay, so I stopped, and then I had stops at the midway point of, or it might actually have been this candle. Anyways, besides the point. The point is, it was a pretty valid trade. I moved stops to break even after we closed below this swing low here, and I thought I was set. I only took this on two evals. I took it on this one, and then I took it on this one as well. Well, not everything went out as planned. So by the time we closed below this swing low over here was when I moved stops to break even. I moved stops to break even. I am then just watching it on TradingView. I'm not really watching this on Top Step. So then we come up here, we take my position out. At least that's what I thought. I thought, cool, whatever, break even. It was still a valid trade. Should have set partials. I didn't, whatever, my fault. Not my fault actually, because we ended up not filling this at all. I stayed in the trade, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I moved my stop loss to break even. And then I look at my Discord. I see one of the guys is having problems with Top Step. He's like, "Are you guys having problems with Top Step?" I was like, at the time it was like around here, right? So I'm thinking, not really. I'm in a trade. I have my stop loss. I have my take profit set. I'm about to move stops to break even. Like, I'm not having a problem at all. Come to find out, though, I was having a lot of problems very quickly after that. It was not allowing me to close my position. It wasn't allowing me to move my take profit, and it wasn't allowing me to move my stop loss. So basically, the whole system was down. I was getting these spams in the bottom left-hand corner over here of user API not connected, unable to connect. So this one ended up getting filled. I made $12. This one, I moved stop loss to break even probably 8 or 9 times. Didn't happen either time, and I ended up finally getting closed out at the full stop loss, which was way up here, which I had no business being stopped at there. So I'm not super concerned about it. From a technical standpoint, it was a pretty good trade. We were having really, really good displacement, like I said, to the downside. We had some decent draws. We had a lot of low resistance liquidity, which I've been keeping an eye on more. We had all these lows here on the 1 minute that we took out, and then we ended up having these data lows from news this morning that I thought we were going to hit. Obviously, we were only a couple points short of it, but it is what it is. Anyways, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider it a loss. I'd consider it a break-even day. Because the whole system was down. I'm just happy I wasn't in on an XFA. I would be very disappointed, but I know Top Step's going to handle it fine. I don't know if they're probably just going to avoid the trading day unless you won the day. But you couldn't win because it wasn't filling it either way. Like, even if I was moving my break-even point and it still wasn't filling it. So I don't know. It was a rough day. That's the only reason why I traded on evals today too, is because it's the day before Thanksgiving. I didn't think we were going to get the best displacement. Now this displacement leg to the downside was good. I was kind of going for a little bit too much. I definitely should have moved my take profit, up a little bit. But I thought we were going to flush all the way down to these lows. We didn't. It's okay. But it basically was a break-even day. Had a good entry, good displacement, good reaction out of that. It was a good entry, and it just didn't play out because of Project X. So I'm happy with the trade. Obviously, when I get an entry like this, I'm not mad about it at all. It's just super, super unfortunate that Project X decided to shit the bed for probably the 8th time in this month. So it is what it is. Not really worried about it. I'm sure they're going to avoid the trading day. So it is what it is. Basically a break-even day, I would consider. So, oh well.